the most blatant coup in history.
Tonight we have a very special guest.
I don't think Cleach should go into the government.
Ray McGovern, a former CIA analyst.
I think Yats is the guy who's got the economic experience, the governing experience.
For 3 U.S. presidents.
And, you know, fuck the EU.
The most blatant coup in history. Because it was advertised 2.5 weeks in advance on YouTube. Victoria Nuland was talking to our ambassador, the U.S. ambassador in Kiev, and she's saying, okay, we got this thing all arranged now. Yats. He's the guy we'll put in as prime minister.
I think Yats is the guy who's got the economic experience, the governing experience. He's the guy, you know.
The other guys are sort of fascists. We'll put them in the wings.
What he needs is Cleach and Tony Book on the outside. He needs to be talking to them 4 times a week. You know, I just think Cleach going in, he's going to be at that level working for Yatsenyuk. It's just not going to work.
Joe Biden's going to glue this thing. We'll bring him in the last moment and he'll put his stamp of approval on it.
You need Biden, and I said probably tomorrow for an attaboy and to get the deeds to stick. So okay. Biden's willing.
The ambassador said, well, what about the EU? The EU is not going to like this. And
so that would be great, I think, to help glue this thing and have the UN help glue it. And, you know, fuck the EU.
And guess what? Yatsenyuk, a couple of days later, made prime minister. The U.S. recognizes the coup plotters, even though there are neo-Nazis in amongst them. It recognizes them immediately, and the first thing these guys say is, we're going to ban Russian as an official language in Ukraine, and we're going to join NATO.
The United States had a different position. Let's expand NATO. Let's expand a military alliance to the borders of Russia.
To be fair, a lot of the countries in the region wanted to join NATO
is a different,
democratically.
It's not a matter of being fair. Suppose that the Mexicans wanted to join the Warsaw Pact. Yeah. How would the United States react?
What did the Russians do? The military and strategic advisors said, well, we have to make sure that they don't have their eyes on our only warm water, our only ice-free all-year naval base in Sevastopol in Crimea. And so we better figure out what to do about Crimea first. And then there are people in the eastern part of the Ukraine who are Russian stock, who are really leery of this neo-fascist regime. We may want to help them too. Long story short, Crimea voted in a referendum overwhelmingly to rejoin Russia, and the people in eastern part of Ukraine and the Donbass, Lugansk, and Donetsk, they say, well, incorporate us too. We'd really like to be provinces in Russia. And Putin said, no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that, but we'll help you. We'll help you defend themselves.
The Ukrainian government, which, by the way, is a democratically elected government, if you overthrow this government, just like they overthrew Morsi in Egypt, you're dealing a serious blow to democracy.